Hey guys, Dr. Jimmy Richards back again. Pro tip number 2, we're talking about fat loss pro tips. And yesterday or in our previous video, we talked about the importance of fat loss not as a lifestyle, and we addressed that. So go back and watch that other video. Today we're talking about goals, and more importantly, what are your goals? I think when it comes to fat loss, a lot of people think about, they need to become a lean machine, they want to see all their abs, and that's really their goal. And that goal may be extremely unrealistic. And I'm not saying that you can't have that. I'm not saying that can't happen. But those timelines are extremely long. And of course, it really brings into play a lot of different factors. How long have you been where you're at or moving in the wrong direction? What your commitment level is, what other things you have going on, how much stress you have in your life. There's a lot of different things that need to be in place. So I think the consideration here in pro tip number 2 is, what are your goals? And when it comes to goals, obviously you've probably heard the SMART analogy before. So really making sure that they're specific, measurable is an important one, attainable, that it's realistic and it's time bound. So applying that to, say, fat loss might mean I'd like to lose 7 pounds of body weight or 7 pounds of better even body fat over a 10-week period. I'm going to measure it. I'm going to do inches. I'm going to measure those as well. So there's a lot of different pieces that you want to have in place. I think we have to garner our expectations when it comes to fat loss. And we have this extreme expectation. We want to lose 50 pounds. We want to do it in 2 months. We need to get into a dress, or we need to get into a suit for an occasion. And those are all great motivators. But what happens is we fizzle out, we get disappointed, our self-esteem goes down. We end up back in a cycle that got us in the place we are in the first place. So, I think it's important that we think about what we're trying to accomplish, the timelines that we're trying to accomplish it. Do we have the strategies in place? Do we have the team in place? Do we know what we're doing? Again, a lot of psychological pieces that need to be, set in stone before you are able to get the best results. So definitely leave any comments below. I'll do my best to answer those. Check out the 12 and 28 program. That's something we work at and teach at the Fit Club. 12 pounds in 28 days is a great jumpstart program for people. There's usually a few spots remaining when we launch these videos, so please take advantage of that and pay attention for pro tip number 3.